Hi there, I'm Angela, and today I have a pattern review for you. If that sounds interesting, stick around. Hey all, today I am doing a pattern review on Butterick B6750. I did do a little bit of a reveal of my finished make on my last video. I'll put the link up here in case you're interested in that. And today I'm going to do a full pattern review for you. So this pattern was published in 2020, so it's still very readily available at Joann's and the other places on somethingdelightful.com and everywhere else that you can get Butterick patterns. And it does include 4 options. There is a pair of shorts and 3 pairs of pants. I'll show you guys the line drawings there. So for the pants, one pair is like more of a narrower leg, and then the other 2 are much wider legs, and one of the wide leg options has the little slit down there at the bottom of the leg. So that is the one that I did, and here in a few minutes I'll put a little video clip of me modeling the pants in case you missed that on my last video. It'll be the same clip, I'll just put it in this video. So the size range on the pattern is large to double XL, and I made the XL with some adjustments in the crotch length area. And I'm pretty sure that there must be like a smaller size range, probably extra small to medium or something. I'll put that up on the screen after I look that up. But as for this size range, the large to double X, let's see, the hip measurements go from 40 inches to 50 inches. That's 102 centimeters to 127 centimeters. And I really didn't have to make any other adjustments other than in the crotch area, just typical for pants to get them to fit like our bodies just right. So the instructions were very easy to follow. Overall, it was a very easy make. I'll give you guys just a few details. So it has kind of like a narrow-ish waistband, and the pattern called for a 3/4 inch elastic, and I happen to only have 1/2 inch on hand, so I went ahead and used it. But in hindsight, I probably should have just held off, gone to the store and got some 3/4 inch elastic. I think it would have like the 1/2 inch is fine. I can wear the pants, but I think the 3/4 would have given it just a little more stability. So I will likely end up making these again. And in that case, I will definitely go by the pattern recommendations of 3/4 inch elastic. What else? The hem at the bottom of the legs is a 5/8 inch narrow hem, and same for the edging on the side slits on the bottom of the legs. And it does have just front pockets, and you'll see that on the video clip that I'll put in here in just a moment. As for fabrics, it calls for, so views A and B, which are the shorts and the narrow leg pants, calls for border prints. So yeah, I think that would look really good with a border printed fabric. And view C and D, which are the wider leg pants, calls for, oh, it's kind of strange how they have this listed because A and B just calls for border prints, but not really like the type of fabric. And then for view C and D, it says challis, georgette, linen, file. But I think that you could make all 4 versions out of challis, georgette, linen, and file. So it's kind of strange how they have that worded there. I don't know if you guys can read that. I hope that's not blurry. Because I feel like you could do a border print for any of the options. I think it was just kind of unusual. Maybe they, I don't know, they just worded it a little bit differently. But I think all the fabrics that they list could be used for all of the views of this. I used a medium weight crepe polyester that I got at Joann's a little while back earlier this year. And I think it turned out wonderfully. It has it's a nice weight for some loose flowy pants, and it has wonderful drape, and I would definitely use that same type of fabric again if I were to make these again, and I think I probably will. Also, I think that I would probably try making these out of linen. With a challis, I'm not sure. Maybe if it was heavier weight. I don't know if, Well, I'm not sure. It could work because I feel like the crepe that I used was definitely heavier than like your typical crepe. And I think it worked out fantastically because of the heavier weight. So maybe like a lighter weight challis might be too light. I'm not sure. I think I would tend to steer with something that is not a heavy like bottom weight per se, but just not anything too thin. Something that has some nice medium weight to it. So every time I finish a make, I ask myself 3 questions. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in here to this video too. And the first one is, do I like the way they turned out? And that's an emphatic yes. I love them. They're comfy, they're nice and flowy, and I think they're stylish. And they were easy to make. So it hits like all the categories. And would I make it again? Yes, absolutely. I will make them again. And would I change anything? I don't think I'd really change anything other than not using the 1/2 inch elastic, but that was on me because that's not what the pattern would have you do. So yeah, that's the only thing I would change if I made these again. So with all that said, I'll go ahead and put the video clip in right now. Have any of you guys made these yet? Or do you have a like a tried and true wide leg flowy pant pattern that you kind of go back to? Let us know in the comments if you do. I'm curious to know. And that's pretty much about it. This was just a quick little pattern review. And I hope that you will tune back in this weekend for Friday sews. I'm thinking that I might do like a live Friday sews on Friday night. Either way, whether I do that or just my regular one where I'm kind of popping into the chat room, I will post a heads up in the community tab so you guys know what to expect. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.